Ooh-wee. Look, y'all. I'm all jacked up today. I done drank me 3 cups of this coffee. It's from Colombia. And got me 2 squeezes of juice from a cow's titty and 2 cubes of sugar. Stirred, not shaken. Maybe I should have got it shaken, because now it's got me giving the jitters. But look, we're going to take a badass walk on the beach today. And before we do that, we're going to take 5 seconds, a breather. Not getting tied up, trying to get unwound. You feel me? Let's do this. It's going to take 5 seconds. And then I'm going to tell you how this snail is beating the shit out of many in the race of life. You see that snail has no choice but to move forward in baby steps, and it's going to grow out of its shell. It can't afford to run in place. Five seconds, warriors. We're going to take a deep breath, release together. Oh, I can already feel it, man. Can you? We're going to connect some dots today. Take a sigh of relief and wipe those eyes. Because today, oh, dang it, man. I wish a bitch would. Come on, 5 seconds. Release slowly. All right. I need more coffee. Like I need a hole in my head. Oh, dang it, man. Look at here. Narcissists will tell you who they are. And if you think about it, it's not until later, when you start connecting the dots, that you'll realize these were their confessions, man. You ever had them tell you, like, oh, well, my brother, you know, he sleeps around, he does this, he does that. Or my sister does this and does that to men. And what they're trying to do is get your knee-jerk reaction and get a temperature on what your moral compass is. How twisted are you? Are you this twisted? Are you that twisted? It's like playing a game of Twister. They just want to see if you're just as wretched as they are before they go sticking their jugular out for you to go Bible thumper on. See, narcissists know full well who they are. They're very self-aware, or they wouldn't have shit tests. They would just be who they authentically are. But see, they know they got to put on a front in order to assimilate, or their ass is going to starve. Just like they know how to behave in the library, behave in a church, at an airport, or at Walmart, and know how to lay it all out when they're at the club. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Jump, jump. Oh yeah. Know all the moves. What you need to understand is this, though. While you've been healing, while you have been in your hermit mode, there were three things that they tried to deprive you of to cause you to self-destruct or to go into a humiliative, destitute state. Controlled schizophrenia. Because they know that these three things would destroy them. It's called mortification. That is to alienate you of all foundations that you would lean on before. They want to annihilate those foundations. Then they want to destroy your ability to support yourself, be it in business or by reputation destruction. And the finale is to get you to believe that you need them and all these others that they convince to go against you to build, to have purpose in life. Single-handedly, warriors, yeah, it took your breath away. You were looking down. And when they turned their back, because they were so overconfident they'd done the job right, they should have looked back to confirm. Because when they weren't looking, you rose up. And with this awareness, you have totally destroyed entire networks and covens, from people closest to you to people who don't even know you, that were enlisted to hate you more than the very narcissists that sicked ammonia. All they needed was a target. And those that was closest to you, if they were that easily swayed through manipulation, black magic, right? Gossip, the lie, the spoken lie, then they were never for you. You see, once you logically start thinking strategically, like a warrior does, then you too are able to split. To set aside emotion and understand there are those that are with you and those that are against you. With you or against you. With you or against you. Warriors, people always ask, does God punish narcissists? Do they get punishment for their abuse? Without question, it's a generational curse. It's something that they don't even recognize. They've normalized it to such a degree now, they have to, in order just to exist, coexist. And their karma is to normalize dysfunction. Arrested development is no joke. You see, it's why in narcissistic communities, they don't go seeking therapy and help. They laugh it off because they don't feel they need it. It's their victims that need the therapy, not the ones causing the damage. Warriors, God uses the narcissist to punish. Your punishment is in fighting the red flags, fighting the obvious, and fighting for something that doesn't produce fruit, something that does not benefit you. And for wanting to fight and defend dysfunction, that reprobate mind does not have a moral compass. much less an allegiance to something greater than themselves. So yes, narcissists came into your life as a punishment. Because although narcissists broke 9 commandments, you broke one. The first one. Can we agree to this much? Can we agree that at least the tenets of the 10 Commandments have been passed down through the ages, even on the emerald tablets, the writings of Thoth, epics of Gilgamesh, of many a philosopher, that wisdom carries with it the same tenets? The law of love carried in those 10 tenets, unapologetically. And that is, you shall not have no other gods before me, is the first. Narcissists see themselves as God, and those that love them see them as godlike in defending them, enabling them, excusing their behavior, candy coating a turd in a Christian kind of way, almost to a point of believing Yeshua himself made the divine appointment to cross you with your Judas. Warriors, this is what happens when we self-reflect. These are the questions that narcissists would never contemplate. I dare say, if it weren't for these videos, most wouldn't even hear the word of God. If it weren't for the sporadic salt and pepper scriptures as golden nuggets. For many, this is the only education they'll get. Warriors, the 9 that narcissists break consistently, repeatedly, and why we can all agree, of all faiths, that these are the red flags. The other 9 are: you shall not make idols, you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. That is, this temple, this vessel, is respected. It's a divine act when we connect. It's so divine that when abused, little by little, you dilute your ability to pair bond with one another. Emotional damage is real shit. The other is, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor your father and your mother. I make this one a little more delicious. I say, honor your mommy and daddy. You see, because they earned by actions to be honored. Father and mother, or fodder and mother, are just donors. In fact, it's why I dare say for many of you and us, you're a miracle. Because many options were exercised before you came to existence. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Gossiping, lying. You shall not covet. You see them 9 narcissists, if they got anything that they truly, repetitively remain consistently doing, is breaking those 9 commandments. It's that one, that first one. That Mark Twain says. I'm not too much worried about the scriptures I don't understand. It's the ones that I do that worry me. Warriors, as a loop interrupter, just a thought. I wonder if crop circles are bots fucking around on Google Maps, and just for fun, they got folks doing U-turns out in cornfields, and it makes them crop circles, and they just having a blast with our asses trying to figure out who done this. You never had that happen to you? Done donuts out in the cornfield? Oh, I'm the only one? Okay, look, for real. Look, I want to share something I heard from Denzel Washington about movement and progress. All right? Movement and progress. You see, you can run your asses off till you're winded. I mean, you can just be hauling ass to nowhere, and it's exhausting. It's called running in place. And that's why I showed you the analogy of the snail. Even the snail knows better than to act like he's busy or running in place. He's got to make progress. He's got to grow. And he's got to find a new home to move into. Whereas progress is achieving. And with balance and discernment and that gut feeling, and understand that you reciprocate that which received. And it does have an expiration date. When you're able to do that, then you protect only those that earned it with you along the way. Not meet you at the finish line. Not reap a benefit for work not performed. Narcissists are watching you. Look, no one believes more than the narcissist, especially those coming out of long-term relationships, that they feel entitled because of the time invested in the relationship. Good, bad, and indifferent. They see themselves as, that should be my life. Insert image. So it's not something that's going to go away as you ascend. What you're trying to do is make it where they fight their own fucking urge to want to reach out. Look, it's okay to be a spectator, just don't come fuck with me. That's what we're learning here today, warriors. What I don't want you doing is staying in your little bubble, hauling ass, running in place, and getting nowhere. The only way movement is created is with measurable progress, winning small battles, achieving attainable ass goals. And with that kind of purpose comes progress. Warriors, thanks for all of this support. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for letting me be a part of your coaching plan. It's never goodbye. It's always until next time. Y'all know that. Stay awesome. And look. Psst, Mira. Come here. fucking proud of you. Now get your ass off that couch for real. Get out there and own it. Namaste.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500 feet.
Close. 14,500 feet, yep. And then we're going to be falling at...
a high rate of speed.
Very fast. We're going to be falling very fast. We're going to be falling at 120 miles an hour.
Sweet.
Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're going to do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No.
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new
Hey.
opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not going to do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
What'd you think of that?
Loved it.
Woo! You know, honestly, I have no idea who won the sword fight, so I guess we'll have to call it a draw.
There you go. We'll have to do it again.
All right, when are you going to get your license now?
I'm going to work on it tomorrow. I'll be back.
Jesse, thank you for jumping with us to Skydive Lone Star. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
What an honor. Badass crew. I love it here. The hospitality, just phenomenal. 5 stars. If there were 10, I'd give it to you.